Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, afternoon, evening, and welcome once again to a lower bracket third round matchup between tso15 and dotdot. We have other Tom on the tracker. I am Misanthropic Buddha, and today I am with One Checks Human. Checks, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Hello, Buddha.
Hello,
How are you?
Checks. Okay, we are. Figured we'll start here, but I now see that I thought that So had started streaming. It is not. So now we will filibuster. All right. So what are your
Hold for applause?
Yeah, hold for applause. So in the interim here, as they are ready to kick off here, what have you've raced against both of these particular participants, correct?
I don't know if I have. I think we have in casual races at least. So I know that they are competitive racers. And dotdot in particular has come up with a lot of innovations for No Logic. Lots of glitches here and there that are unusual and have changed the way we play the game a little bit.
Did he find them like just recently, or was this something that's just like
recently and long ago?
Over time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, there are certain circumstances where you might want to do something like Overworld Conveyor into Ice Palace, and I believe dotdot found that for us.
Oh, okay. Oh, excellent. Okay, so we'll see here. We are almost ready to go. Welcome in. So hopefully, sorry, Malmo. This is not the this is unfortunately not the Pokemon Crystal race.
Oh, I thought I was commentating for Pokemon Crystal. What is this, Buddha?
Look, as you can kind of see now, it is clearly not that. It is a No Logic tournament. So as the runners have begun here, I guess real quickly, if we can, in the interim, what for the new people, what does it mean when we say no logic in Rando?
No logic. There's no logical item fill applied to this seed, like we know and love in Rando racing, and in the, when you generate a randomizer online, you expect it to place items where you can retrieve them. You pick up an item, it unlocks other locations. You go to those locations that open up. That's not how No Logic works, because there's no logic applied to the item fill. Anywho, our runners are off, and they'll be using glitches to get through the seed.
Right. And so to take one further point to that, just to make sure, so to avoid any potential soft lock situations, which really would only be if, for example, a Fire Rod or Ice Rod ends up on Trinex, is that we have two sets of Fire Rods and Ice Rods in the pool, just to make sure that everyone, so it can be solvable.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
Got up the bombos. Sorry, go on.
That's right, and having two sets of rods not only makes Trinex always beatable, with a small asterisk, always. It also makes the races more competitive and interesting, because we're no longer, searching so frequently for the rod in the pool. Okay,
so of course has to use double beeps. So this is going to be unbearable for some.
This is going to be great. No, So is doing an upward teleport because he tried to swim into the cave but didn't get the vertical lineup. Here it goes. So there it is, the teleport.
And dotdot got a map to Hera.
All right.
As both have retrieved $20. So, kind of in a dangerous position here. Going to have to try to... Let's see, what is he doing? Trying to...
Yeah.
He's on one hit, and he's going to try to do some water walking. Yes, Power Tomorrow. Yeah, you can in fact teleport in there. It's true. Dot going for an old man rescue. It looks like the island has a shovel.
There is a shovel. The shovel is one of those items that is required to get to its location. There's not that many locations like that in No Logic.
Right. And for anyone who missed it earlier, the lumberjack ledge was a small key, so I do not think we'll be having any AGA 1 runs. And we have a shield on the Zora ledge, so not having any of that, it's going to go ahead and bail. Dot gets a small key to TR from the old man.
Okay.
And it looks like then Dot is going to go to Graveyard. Yeah. So it's interesting for anyone who might not be used to this. I know for a lot of people, if you're used to seeing like the regular, like either like a casual boots rando or just doing a regular rando, usually a lot of people make a run to Kakariko Village, whereas here it usually doesn't happen in No Logic. Actually, trying to get to the old man as quickly as possible seems to be the better play. I don't know if you agree with that assessment or not.
I sort of agree, because you don't really want to miss things in Kakariko when you go, and you might want a bottle, flute, powder, something like that, 100 rupees, and you just might not return to Kakariko if you miss something like that.
Mm-hmm. Right, because I remember a couple races have seen some key items on Sick Kid before, after someone hasn't felt the need to not go back.
Yep.
So it looks like Dot is going to kind of repeat what So did earlier, which is head to Hobo. And I'm going to guess probably also do all both Ice Rod and the other water checks, perhaps.
Yeah. That is likely.
You see what So doing the other route to get up to Death Mountain. Trying to anyway. There you
Green Death Mountain.
Blue Mail.
Okay, so we just need a downward teleport to get to the top of that mountain. Easy.
And as Dot will now attempt to do what So tried to do earlier. Ooh!
Oh, yeah.
That's probably useful.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. So is a master hoverer.
Over to win. So acquires the sword. So at 5 minutes in, we have our first sword over in Spectacle Rock Cave.
Right, so took a fall, and it just tossed a loop around Spectacle Rock. And what's next for So? Could it be... Oh, it's just the old man rescued. That's right.
Yeah,
and
so Dot got the... And so you saw from Dot, if you're able to get at the right pixel, then you can... then you don't have to worry about like having to re-clip back into Ice
Right.
Rod.
Yeah, Dot showed how it's done.
So Dot will peruse up here. Doesn't have enough for Zora, but probably will go see the ledge, and I'm going to assume probably be a little disappointed.
Yeah, we'll probably say no to the shield.
Yep, there it goes.
Alright, let's see if So collects bombs now. Yeah, definitely. Oh, gets a clink against the rock while jumping down, but it doesn't affect the jump at all.
I've seen that a couple of times where if you do tink off something or you take damage, it usually means bad news.
All right, so dot dot now sees the island and will be clipping to get it with a funny auto walk thing. Trademark. And there it is.
There it is, yeah. Shovel acquired. As he swims in an island.
Yeah, now the question is, are we going there on the way to Kakariko, or are we doing some other play?
And So is going to hula hand it up.
Okay. Yeah, with a DMD, the camera is misaligned, and we return to the Houlihan room.
Yeah, just
Falling in a
anyone
hole like
knows
that.
if you've never done that before, that's not actually what's supposed to be down that hole.
Yes, it's a secret room.
Secret to everybody. Dot dot with the first big key. Big key to ice. Love the big key to
Yeah,
ice.
it's not that exciting, but it is
No,
usable.
for one
So-
instance.
So is also going for the shovel. I didn't quite see what caused the misalignment, but So needed to redo that trick. There we go. He got it second try.
Shovel acquired. I missed what small it was. It looks like on the tracker it was a small to ice. Meanwhile, Dot Dot gonna have a very fun time trying to do mini Moldorm Cave with bombs.
Yes.
As So is also gonna follow suit doing the South Shore.
2 for 1. Very nice.
Okay.
The last one.
Oh, almost got it. Didn't.
We're
Nope.
still working on it.
Yeah, running away from mini Moldorm, running away from it. All right, got it. Now we're in. What do we got here for Dot Dot? As So requires the big key. A lot of love so far, and some bombs.
We often see a juke to King's Tomb here, so
And-
the secondary underworld is connected, just like the primary underworld is, and the King's Tomb is just north of Mini Moldorm Cave, just a compass.
and found a compass to Hera. So about to head over and be equally scammed. Dot Dot continuing east here. Looks like a Saha play.
Yeah. So it looks like it's doing pretty well with the sword here. Hopefully, no more damage is taken. Okay, good.
All right, let's get some. Oh, we're gonna go first. Check the back. Oh nope, knowledge. Green pendant and dessert. All right,
Green dessert.
green desserts. Inside Saha's closet. A lot of crap.
Just junk.
Mhm.
So we'll do the same thing.
And we get to hit. Oh, nope, didn't like it.
I see. So it wants to face upwards. Not required, but that's the way So is doing
I'd
this.
like to the next question. Is it a problem if you face down?
No, it's just different.
Okay. Got through? Yep.
Here we go. And then Dot Dot is now making a play for Kakariko. Kac W.
Indeed. So inside of Blind's hut, today we have a map. Piece of heart. Another map. And a small to skull.
Yeah, convenience key. Not too helpful. Full bombs.
So, yep. And So looks like about to make the play for the upgrade.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is often
Oh,
seen.
both. Okay.
Yeah, it's slightly optimistic to get the bow and arrow upgrade, but we do see bow in most seeds, so it's
He
not.
believes.
Yeah, it's not a bad play.
So going to Hera, Dot Dot now going to go into checking out the well. There's a flute and flippers.
Oh, nice.
And there you go.
The glove is in the Hera basement cage.
What was in Hera basement?
The power glove.
Oh, nice.
It's so bad.
And the bow on the bottle vendor.
The bow is available. Okay, easy.
Okay.
Oh, the flute. I didn't see the flute. Okay, yeah.
Both the flute and the flippers were both
Flute
in
and-
Cackwell.
And flippers. Got it. Yeah. Okay, well, that's convenient.
The island has a big key, so it's going to go ahead and grab that. It is a key to Hera.
Okay, nice key. That's always a good one because oftentimes you want that big key to
Oh, wow.
open the
wow.
Hera door. What did we see?
Chicken House has the other glove.
Oh, okay.
So we have a potential
Perfect.
play here for fairly, well, early-ish Titans mitts, which in No Logic doesn't really mean that much other than convenience, but
Yeah.
still nice to have.
Right.
Dot. Now we're going to see if there's anything worth in library and race game. Looks like it's heading to desert. Ooh, dot with the big key. Big key to pod.
That's great. That's one of our cave state big keys. And that what that means to me is that makes escape less appealing because there is a cave key in escape and now we don't need to go for that.
Okay. Dot opting to pick up the heart. Or heart piece, excuse me.
That's interesting.
Dot appears to be heading to desert.
Yeah, often seen after Kakariko.
Ooh, a big key on the ledge. It's a big key to Thievestown.
Another
it's
cave
not-
key.
Oh, it's so. Got himself a bottle.
That's a good thing.
And Quake.
And so we'll have to remember there's a fairy in the bottle. All right, desert play for dot. Just more overworld, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Dot with a small pod.
So following the glove rule, go to back of escape after finding glove.
As is tradition.
Mm-hmm.
So remembering that there in fact was a fairy. Let it go.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
So finding out a lot of crap. But we're gonna
Ooh, interesting play.
do some chicanery here.
Yeah, this is a
sure.
bomb juke. It's an auto bomb juke. Auto door bomb juke, that is. Oh, that looks good. Did you get it? Yes, he did.
And then
Pops up on the other side. And he's leaving some room. That is the Ganon drop room.
meanwhile
and-
Dot doing a quadrant glitch.
Yes.
Got an item that I don't know what it is.
Yeah, we didn't get to see that.
Money for the second item.
Okay. And Death Warp. Yeah, this is an interesting play that we have seen before. So is taking advantage of the fake world's transition and is now at the castle. So this is an escape play, essentially. Dot continues around the perimeter of the desert. We'll pick up a red rupee, why not?
Sure. And so yeah, it's gonna be a full. Gonna head to the back of escape.
Oh, what's under the grove? It's just a piece of heart.
Piece of heart. Huh. So gonna do Dark Cross.
Yeah,
Before the front of escape. That's interesting.
yeah, it is interesting. Dot will go for Checkerboard Cave.
Mm-hmm.
A map
Oh, knowledge. GT knowledge. Oh,
Okay.
So found a heart, and now it's going to go commit Sudoku. It looks like.
Yeah, unfortunately, it takes 5 bombs with his 2.5 hearts.
I love blue mail.
Yep.
And then dot with the Agina check. And more money. So I guess if you're dot, what would, with his item set, what would be the next play?
Death Mountain. He'll probably see the master sword. He'll probably see the fighter sword and pick that up.
Okay.
I think our runners will go to pod soon. That's
Mhm.
an easy play for 14 items.
Right, because So also is going to get the guaranteed cave state big key.
Right.
Which I guess I'll ask, what is the importance of having or the usefulness of having a cave state big key?
It guarantees you can get the big chest. In pod, there's a big, you can get the big chest. If you're in Cave State Thieves Town, like if you're going from Uncle, then you can open all the big doors, the jail cells, and the big chest if necessary. But that's less common because just not having hammer is common.
And unfortunately, dot not opting to check what's inside Spectacle Rock.
Oh, that's funny.
So
Okay. I was afraid that could happen. And I would expect that dot will go back there soon. Because pod is such a good play. And Spectacle Rock and pod are connected in our no logic routing. So unfortunately, Spiral Cave takes a little bit more time with these dash restarts, but that's not that bad.
Okay.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess dot's thinking probably what you just said is that he's eventually going to head over that way anyway to go into pod, and this is the higher density check, obviously. Spiral Cave to Paradox.
Oh my gosh, that squirrel. We get a bop for going in. It doesn't do anything. So now So finds green pendant dessert information. What's on the menu?
I missed this earlier. Dot got because So got all this earlier, but I missed what it was. It was small key to GT. Gonna get Quake eventually, so. Oh wow, got a double with the bombs. Very nice. Yep. Dot gets his bottle. And gets Quake.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised that dot went to Kakariko before the mountain, but I think dot missed the sick kid check. So we'll get to do that.
Yep. So we'll get one extra check here with So, and kind of like what we alluded to earlier. Be curious to see if dot opts to go back to the check sick kid.
Yeah, probably, but not right now.
Okay, so dot not opting to check the pyramid.
Yeah.
Well, from escape.
Yeah, it's just not very common. Some people like to do that. Yeah, so that's a difference.
Now it's So about to Be very happy, as well as dotdot.
Oh, here we go. This is dotdot's play in the spectacle.
Mm-hmm. Notices the sword.
Yeah.
Will not hover.
Will not hover, and also will not bomb clip, because the top and bottom of this cave are connected and can be reached with a simple bomb clip.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't go for that.
And so has now acquired the bow, the flippers, and the flute. There's
Okay.
dotdot. This does appear to be we're heading to pod.
Yep. So what method will he go for? He goes for the old teleport. Nice.
Gets it. And gets a big key to Meyer.
Not bad.
All right, so now the new check that dotdot didn't get. It's a small to Aga Tower, so
Yeah, that's a good way to open up one more item check in Aga Tower.
and so
Dotdot.
cool. Go ahead.
Dotdot uses the sort of go for the back of pod strat first, and skips the basement and big key.
Mhm.
This makes sense because he'll probably wrap around to get that stuff on the way back.
Yeah, makes sense. Dotdot doing the old bomb jump.
Yeah,
And the map.
nice select buffer setup. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Map to thieves.
So
So Saul was on the race game, wanted none of it. Ooh, a
all the
key-
Dark Palace, yeah.
small key to pod, as you would.
Yeah, and it's in the location that you get it in vanilla.
Mm-hmm. And $20.
Dotdot doing very well with darkroom navigation.
Mm-hmm.
And
Got
he's
there
out.
flawlessly, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, so gonna do the external checks. Dotdot getting the dust.
Magic fairy dust. And for another dark room.
A shield. And bombs. Then heading to Harmless Hellway. Well, really harmless because there's nothing there.
Yeah.
$20.
Yeah. The really harmless Hellway. I like that.
True. So now, as you mentioned earlier, now dot's going to do. Here's the most of the front checks here.
Yeah. And this is a little different than what I would do if I were dotdot, because I would do right side before big key chest. But we'll see what he does. Gannis Tower big key, again, another cave state big key, but we don't really care about that. Maybe it'll be good for GT big chest. And Turtle Rock big key is very good. We often use that. Those
Much
sets up
better,
a bomb.
much better than the alternative when trying to get, if Trinex is necessary.
Oh yeah.
So you think dot is going to make the play to hook shot?
Yeah, I do think so. And okay,
Dot
not much.
Getting the small to thieves and 1 rupee.
Oh yeah, so it has a green potion. So we might see that used somewhere. Could it be right here? Maybe.
Maybe. The Thieves Town play.
It could be. Oh, dot is going back. Okay, so this means that he wants to go to the boss.
Okay.
I agree with JD.
So, yep, and here we are.
Yeah. Okay, so Tso's already going for the attic skip. Or early attic.
Yep. So, unfortunately, without the mirror, this is a bit more of a process than without it. Because once you do, I believe you just grab the mirror.
Yeah.
For dot, you just grab them. You grab the statue, mirror out, and then you don't have to do this extra step.
Right. The extra step is pushing the statue all the way to the staircase, going downstairs, getting hit by the anti-fairy, and then returning. And then going up and down to reload the super tile. This down and up can be at the entrance alternately.
So interestingly, not going for quadrant glitch, rather went up to the attic of Thieves Town, then went back to desert.
Yeah. You see that sometimes.
Yep.
Dot gets the juke
to have it.
Yeah, now it just needs the camera lineups necessary to spawn Helma.
Yep. You go walk into a wall, and you walk to hit the switch. Walk down. You got to cut a left, and then behold, there's the idiot.
Yeah. He's got to be careful. He's got 3 hearts.
Full screen. Yeah, 3 hearts is a little dangerous.
Having blue mail's good.
Oh yeah, 5 bombs.
Oh, and a fairy still.
Oh, that's right. Didn't let her go yet. And for Helma, also kind of to stand still.
Oh, Tso chose to use bombos to use magic.
Okay.
He's got a green potion to use. And Helma's down.
Yep.
That's
Helma's down. Boss defeated. Crystal acquired. So dot. Oh, and Helma had a cape.
Yes, the cape.
There we go. So first boss. So now. So good. It's the small key to Hera.
Right, and Tso can immediately, coming from Uncle, he can immediately pick up the maiden and fight blind.
Mm-hmm. Dot setting up for total power, it looks like.
Yeah, that's it. So he is hoping to get the quadrant glitch off of that turtle. Oh, Tso gets the long LSD blind sequence.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so this is the first time I've seen this before. So how do we get the different types of blind sequences?
It depends on Link's position. Tso is in a higher position in the window light.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, blind is down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's a couple of, maybe there's 3 or so effects that can happen with the select button, and that's the longest one, I believe. But the effect is like this bright blue, and it looks a little bit better in my opinion, versus the yellow background.
I see. Dot getting a small key from GT, So getting the small key to desert. And so acquiring bombs as Dot is heading now to Super Bunny Cave. And in Super Bunny we have a lot of money and more money.
Yeah, runners have 2 different plays here. But each of them is a common play to see at the beginning of this mid-game.
So with the blue boom, Dot has dropped his fairy to acquire a red potion. So more shenanigans can occur.
Yes. Yeah, so we'll probably see this potion used to go from. Uh-oh.
Oh, can he get out? Nope.
That's unfortunate.
Goodbye
That's
forever.
really unfortunate. Yeah, but
So-
it's okay. It's just not ideal. But it does mean dot may miss out on some important Ganon's Tower checks. We'll see.
Yeah. So now, for anyone who is new to the rando scene here, or to No Logic in particular, even though that So had defeated Blind earlier in that weird LSD-ness, it wasn't the correct dungeon ID. So in order to acquire the prize to have it be completed, you had to reset the dungeon. So he had to leave and come back. And as you just saw, boss was defeated. Crystal is now acquired, so we will officially mark it off as a boss kill for So. Another both 1-1, and that looked to be like a rod.
Yeah.
But because I can never tell whether it's fire or ice, it's a fire rod. It looked like a fire rod.
It did look like a fire rod. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting to find. Right near Skull Woods. Of course, we are still in the light world due to how So navigated through and never transitioned to dark world. So that means a transition in the overworld will take him back to the light world. And Skull Woods is off the table. The lamp is in C-shaped house. Very nice.
So lamp and sea house. Okay. And so here we are. Oh, yeah, back in light world now.
Yeah. That allows the use of the flute.
Now
Time for another green potion.
Yep.
I like how Tso is taking advantage of green. The least expensive, but it's still very useful potion.
True. Dot took a death to get back to the front of the scape.
Oh, I guess Tso had the ability to climb Hera, but is not choosing to do that right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's interesting.
Yeah, instead, he'll go for Skull Woods. We see him navigating Dark Death Mountain, and he'll just do a DMD. Now, this is a bunny clip. It requires some single frame buffers, but it's not all too difficult.
Yeah, maybe to do that instead, just because, well, despite this being called No Logic, the logic may quote-unquote dictate to go check out Skull. Dot appears to have gotten the YBA.
It does look like a fox clip, yeah.
It is a fox clip, yes.
But it's a fox imitating a bunny.
True. 10 arrows on bumper ledge.
Alright. So we won't be bunny clipping or doing anything fancy to get that.
Nope. But isn't Skull?
Okay. Not sure if
that was
intentional.
intentional.
He does have a key, so it's okay.
Oh, that's true.
He also has a spike, which allows him to death warp quicker.
I just heard I just heard Malmo screaming, and then I see it in chat. So
yeah, but at the same time, the way I saw it is he walked directly into the hole. So
it did look like he just went directly into the hole. Like there was nothing.
Yeah.
No attempt to get around it. Big key to Eastern for Tso.
Okay.
Oh, we also learned that Skull is a crystal.
I see.
More knowledge.
So now Tso has a bunch of dungeons he can do.
Yeah, Tso had to kind of take the walk around because he did use his key in a not ideal place. So acquiring a second bottle with a red potion in it.
Yeah, that's quite useful.
And 100 wing wangs.
I don't know how many more wing wangs we need.
Well, I mean, what, 545? Potions can be expensive.
Yeah. I'm not comfortable till I have 4 digits.
I see. Question from chat. Oh. No, wait, that was Light World map I just saw?
Oh, yeah, it was a Light World map.
Because I saw a crystal. I saw a crystal in what would be, if this was actual Dark World GT, but that was Hera. Hera was a crystal.
Yeah, there we go.
Some more knowledge. The question in chat, are you able to dupe that potion with that potion?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
Okay.
We could have done that, I think. Yeah. It's
So-
like,
Go ahead.
so could have used a North YBA with that very potion from the long room. I don't know what you call that vertical room. And then walked to the chest to open it to spoof the northern chest. Oh, no. Just kidding. That's a different chest. It would just reclose that chest in the pot prison. So he would just reclose it and then return to that.
Very well. Dot has defeated a different kind of LSD blind with different colors.
All right.
Dot acquired the blue boom. So I guess Dot is going to gather all the crap and
Oh.
leave.
It looked like So had a spooky fire. I haven't really seen that.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Unusual.
So Dot about to do all of the outside checks before going back into Thieves Town. Would be very happy with his prize. So now has to deal with a fighter sword moth.
Yeah, and this has been a very kind moth so far.
Very kind, actually. Spikes aren't cooperating, but
There it
there
is.
we go.
Well done.
Very nice.
Moon Pearl, nice
Ooh.
reward.
Moon Pearl. Wow.
I would give that 2 spicy peppers for pearl spiciness.
Malmo, put your emotes in chat, please. Now, so with the save and quit, Dot is going to go.
Neutral. Okay.
Oh, no spiciness. The keeper of the spicy pearl disagrees with your assessment. So we get that one instead.
It's Mothula though, and So had to defeat it with a fighter sword.
Not early enough. 40 minutes is too late.
Oh, we're using different definitions. That's okay.
Yeah. She only goes by time.
Early is definitely interesting because it leads to divergence in the race.
So I was trying to get back into pod, but the mini moldworms are having none of it. There we go. And Dot will collect his crystal. So there we go. Job done. So both have 2 crystal boss kills.
Yeah.
And I think So is. Oh yeah, I guess this is the first time here in Cave State. Oh, Dot.
Dot doesn't do the clip right, unfortunately.
Oh.
I don't know if Magic Bat had anything. Did we see that?
No.
I don't think we saw that.
Nope.
Unfortunate. Oh yeah, Tso's hovering. It's
So with the
just
hover. Well, tried.
so good.
Oh, they just fell off.
Yeah, he didn't get the lineup somehow. There it
Dot
goes.
is doing a sick kid check. Got a small key to Aga Tower. Now So can go through the dark room with ease here.
Yeah.
Dot round 2. Here we go. So how do you do this right?
No.
What are you supposed to do?
I didn't see the cause of what happened, but I find it easy to clip in too much. And because it only takes about 4 or 5 buffers basically. And I didn't see how dotdot shuffled about to make that jump. But oh well.
What says too shallow or too deep? The
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah. One of those.
Okay, so get the shield. Alright, let's see. Will dotdot. Okay, yeah. So dotdot is now going to go ahead and I guess make a beeline for Moldorm.
We get spin strat for beetles.
Simple yet effective.
Yes.
Yeah, even if this was a pendant, eventually, usually, most runners will make the play here to go to, or to take care of Moldor no matter what. So I know
That's true. We often return to this dungeon in other dungeon states, so we often want Moldorm to be defeated already.
so far nothing really interesting in Hera other than the glove downstairs. So resets the dungeon, so presumably you're going to go do some statue drags or statue pulls.
Yep.
So yeah.
Meanwhile,
so it's gonna head off to fight Helma, whereas dotdot has now a Moldorm fight.
Yep. With NMG equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Now dotdot does have a cape, so that could be used, but we
One more
we
hit.
just don't see it too often.
Ooh, that
There we
was
go.
A little close, but almost got middle hold, but got the job done
Yeah.
for a 5-er. Nice catch. So boss defeated, crystal acquired.
Yeah, it is pretty interesting to see all of the dungeons that we've seen so far be crystal bosses.
Mm-hmm. And there really hasn't been any. There's only been one map check, so. So it looks like has gotten the clip. Now we're gonna walk into a wall, walk out of a wall, hit a spike, dash down or run down, and once again there's the idiot.
Yep, and with 12 bombs, he should be fine to
3.5 hearts should be
take care of the
alright.
boss.
Blue mail.
Yeah.
And yep, we're gonna switch to arrows and just spam. Well, all right.
Interesting.
Helma's not Helma not having any of it. Really not having it. Okay, there we go.
What's interesting here is dotdot is returning to the pod play, so he will be going for G Tower again, presumably.
Right. So acquires the cape and crystal acquired. So yep. Boss defeated. Prize got. So we are good to go there. So we have a 3-3. Oh, so something I didn't mention earlier. So with this room here, you don't necessarily need, even though he has the bow, you don't necessarily need the bow to kill those enemies. If you can just move them off screen just enough, the game will be like, "Nah, you're good."
Yeah, that's a funny thing. Oh, why is dot going to the left? Oh, that's to acquire some bombs.
Yeah. Yep. So trying to hover, get that last chest.
Yeah, this can save quite a bit of time if he can do it, but the problem is doing it.
Yeah, it's very difficult to kind of like wean your way into a rail. Got it.
Oh yeah, there he goes. Well done.
For anyone who's not sure what he was doing, it was this.
Oh yeah, thank you.
All right, just to
we always need that to visual aid.
Of course. Dot now is going to...
Yeah, this is a subtile YBA. This will take us to Water Armos.
Oh, there we go.
Bow is helpful here. Now, watch what happens when we strike.
Yeah, it's a weird fight though.
Yeah, there's no recoil really.
No, so it makes it a little more difficult. So has no information. Okay, that's crazy.
All right. So it's into the dark world.
So ether.
Ether it is.
Ether for Meyer entrance. And then dot got something, and got the compass to eastern.
Yeah.
And so got another bottle. Okay. Swamp was a crystal.
Yeah, that's not an easy dungeon. But our runners both have flippers, so that is a bit of a relief. Oh, well, what do I see on the tracker? An ice rod.
Ooh.
I did not see that happen, so maybe that was an invisible item.
It might be one of the invisible ones then. Now with actual ice, despite it looking like water.
Yep.
What we got here? We have
50 roops.
Gonna grab those.
Goes for it.
So, about to do Hype Cave. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, dot gets a mirror. And a shroom.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets a small key to GT, gets a Master Sword, gets a small key to Ice, and bombs.
Yeah, some good stuff for both of our runners. Dot gets the juke. So he's going for a few bonks to set up a bomb jump.
Meyer and Pod are the red crystals. Okay.
All right. So dot is finding out quite a bit about this seed. So where does that put us on knowledge? Maybe he doesn't know Ice TR and Eastern. So
dot didn't make it into the next room. Got a compass, an item, and something.
Well, I like these mystery items.
Yeah, so hopefully other Tom here, who's our tracker, see if maybe do a little reconnaissance to see if maybe there's some info there.
Yeah, we saw dot hang on the file select menu, probably to double check some items.
Ah, apparently a hook shot.
The hook shot, wow. Okay,
Well then.
Nice play.
There we go.
A hook shot blocked hook shot, of course.
The hook shot was in, what room was that? Staphos GT?
DM room. Yeah.
What do you guys call that?
DM room.
DM room. Got it.
Or Stalfos room. But I find that a bit of a confusing name.
Yeah, I think that.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. This looks to be like
Yes.
some sort of tree duping shenanigans.
Yes, it is. Very good.
Oh, he got it.
So gets it.
All right. So,
So
we'll
we'll be-
again acquire all the crap in Hype Cave.
Yeah, I am slightly surprised by this, but at the same time, it worked out quite well.
I mean, yeah, it did the tree dupe fairly simple.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
that there's a risk. But if you know what you're doing and you know what to look out for, you won't hard lock.
Oh, okay.
Or
Well, I asked you what the risk was.
Crash, really.
Straight up crash the game, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Dot gets Hera pot. If we're in Hera, this kind of means I think we're doing a swamp play.
Dot dashing through the water. You hate to see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. It's going to swamp.
So found a bomb in a bush. Yeah, the only thing I saw. Oh, nice pickle shock. Yeah, the only thing I saw on So's screen was the nice fireball.
And very nice dash citrus from Dot.
Yep. So going to Ice Palace.
Oh, interesting play. Okay. And
How are we gonna do this? Oh, I'm gonna go through it a little more formally here. Got 2 keys. You have the big key. So yeah, I guess we can just kind of full clear it, if you will. Or almost
so-
full clear because there's no hammer.
yeah, we'll miss a couple of chests. Oh, a Master Sword for Dot is in Swamp. That's pretty big.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, he'll probably get tempered very quickly. Very quickly if he goes to the overworld here. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. We'll probably see, a swamp play to get the prize. And it's interesting. I don't think Dot knows about it, the status of the prize, but
No.
he should be able to get to Argus here, I believe.
I'm curious though. We're gonna see any left side checks or the feigned left side check. It doesn't matter now. It can't get, but it wouldn't be. There can't be 2 fire rods over there. So trying to hover, but it keeps. It keeps humping the block.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, this is like potentially go mode for Dot. So
Yeah.
So he will not go to the left side. Yeah, I did not realize that. But yeah, he mainly wants information and safeties.
I guess if
for better
anything-
navigation.
Right. I'm guessing he probably. I mean, silvers would be nice, of course. Probably an upgraded sword because he hasn't been to Hype Cave yet. As so is Squired Ether. Now,
Ooh,
so can easily get into Mire.
that is big, especially because it's in ice, an unknown crystal or pendant dungeon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now we get to hear the soothing sounds of the double beep.
Yeah, one thing I know about Dot is he loves to complete seeds with minimum items. So it is likely that Dot will stop checking out of the way items. And if Dot somehow finds out about ice being a pendant, if it is a pendant, then he won't get that either.
I see. So it's a big key to dessert.
Oh yeah, that's a different kind of diver down than what is normally seen. Since
Yeah, usually
there's no
you take a
splash.
red cane and you lodge yourself in there, but
All right, so now it's time for a spin YBA for Tso.
yeah, because no hammer, so you can't just easily get into cold stare. Allow a little bit of chicanery.
Yeah, select is a good buffer just to get the effect done and the
And
spin done right.
I am assuming he's got another potion.
Bombos is good enough.
Oh, Bombos. I forgot. Bombos also does it. Sorry, I'm just an NMG scrub. I don't know no better.
Yeah. Yeah, that scares me oftentimes. Uh-oh.
Oh,
He's gotta be
missed
careful.
poke. All right, now he's in trouble. I'm gonna start. Does he have? Oh, he's got a fairy.
Don't release it.
Okay, yeah. He's got a fairy.
Oh.
And he's gonna need it.
Yeah.
So good
So
on him for not doing that.
and also good on him for having tempered sword from that.
Oh, master sword in this with no fire rod is nonsense. It's got blue mail, but it's still everything still hurts. The puff still hurts. Meanwhile, dot still going through the Argus fight. It's a little bit slower because you have to do the old.
Oh my god!
So gets a pendant.
Okay.
So this will be interesting too, just because, as we already mentioned, this is where Ether was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think we'll still potentially see dot make this play because it's clearable in a way where we can defeat the boss.
And then for dot, Argus defeated, Crystal acquired. So that is now 5 Crystal bosses for dot. Only 3 so.
And I'm trying to decipher the tracker. I believe. Wait, I'm actually a little bit confused. It's Eastern versus TR. That's what it is.
Oh, you're trying to see what's left. Yeah.
Yeah. So. What is the Crystal Dungeon? Is it Eastern or is it TR?
Yep.
We're not gonna find out right now.
No. Dot now heading to Meyer as well. About to be thoroughly disappointed. And right, because he hasn't been the moth yet, so no moon pearl, so he's stuck as a bunny.
Yeah.
Ether.
Yeah, it makes this kind of an interesting play. It's a little, it's a little slow, but it is I don't know. I mean, it's kind of fast, but it's only for 2 checks.
Dot getting the super bunny, allowing him to check the cave, or let him check the shed. Gets another bottle. And some knowledge.
Right. Yeah, that knowledge is kind of funny because that's, dot just came from swamp.
Mm-hmm.
And where is Ether? Ether is in Ice Palace.
Ether, yeah.
Pendant Ice. Shopping trip for dot. A red potion is interesting. That means that dot wants to do a super tile YBA, most likely. Or it is just an all-purpose potion.
Mm-hmm. So this is going to be it might be a painfully obvious question to you, but I guess in terms of the items, I would assume dot has a little more of an advantage here. In terms of like what items he's got to play with.
The ice rod may or may not be required. So has Moon Pearl, so can quickly get through the seed. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Dot's setting up a fake flute.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious what he'll do with this play. It could be a quick way to get to Skull Woods. Yeah, we're going to 3.
So did a fake flute. Now we're in Dark World.
Yeah, he's got to be careful here.
So is Silver's.
Silver's in Meyer.
Okay.
Yeah, just unfortunate.
Oh, he got hit and hard reset.
He wanted that link state. That's unfortunate for not just because he's redoing the play, but also because we don't want that link state. We want dot to just go to Skull Woods.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a bit of an issue. All right, so is taking advantage of YBA to get to Aga Tower, and then one more YBA will take him to Vitreous, a spin YBA. Yeah, this is quite a time loss for dot. We don't know what's gonna happen here, but
And to be fair, though, even though So's going to Vidi, we have no idea if this is... Do we know if this is a pen? Oh, no, we do. This is the red crystal. So
right. This was one of the red.
that's right. So
crystals.
for anyone wondering why isn't the little C up in the corner, it's because... Oh, fire shield. Wonderful. It's because he got the knowledge from the bomb guide, and he didn't get the map.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
unfortunately, dot reset again.
Oh no. Okay.
All right, so that's 4 bosses now each, or 4 crystal bosses, excuse me. But no, as Czech said earlier, the burning question right now is really going to be which one has the pendant.
Yeah, I think So might be ready to find that out. So we'll see what he wants to do with these red potions. What I would have done, well, I don't know. I think what I would do is I would just clear Eastern normally.
So
I wouldn't do it yet because
dot gonna try it again.
Yeah, he is.
Gets it.
I don't think we've seen Moldorm from So
Correct.
he could be missing out on information
Maybe, yeah.
that could have been gained from Moldorm. Not in this seed, but...
Oh, dot ignoring Hype Cave, which is interesting, knowing what we know.
Right. Right, and I misspoke earlier thinking that dot could go from Swamp to Hype Cave, and that was not correct. Because I thought the other sword would be happening soon. Yeah, I'm not totally sure what the play is here for dot. It could be information.
So got 300 more wings. Well, it's interesting too that dot. Well, I guess he would turn back into a bunny. He didn't talk to the bomb guy. Looks like he's just making a beeline to Skull.
Well, actually, it looks like a tree warp.
Oh, we're tree warping?
It's funny.
What do we do?
Yeah, so I didn't realize, but this is the play the whole time. I don't know what we're duping, honestly. It's probably a sword, right?
I would maybe.
Could be a bottle.
I just don't know where, because this was the same thing I saw with So. I just don't know where he's heading.
I don't know.
With said dupe. Oh, it's a very different spot. Now I don't know what's happening.
Oh. Okay, thank you, JD. Yeah, JD JD saw dot go into Spectacle Rock, and I didn't see that.
Ah, very good. To be fair, I wouldn't know that, JD, so shut it. So can pretty much go through this vanilla. Didn't see anything crazy.
Okay. Yeah, dot's being extra safe. I'm not sure what he saw that looked unsafe, but if it doesn't look like the enemies are behaving or the sprites, you just got to reset.
Right, because otherwise it's the hard lock issue, right?
There's a crash potential. It's what happens when you spawn 14 enemies instead of 15, or
whoops.
Not enemies, but you want either the mouth or the eye of the tree to be the 14th or 15th.
And it's So as defeated Eastern, or defeated Armos to get the prize. We now know that TR is a pendant.
Come on, dot. You got this. Just
go in. Had to change from a bunny. Nice bonk. Okay. I'm gonna go collect this prize.
That was gonna be kind of a funny nonsense thing, but So dot is yeah. He used a transition to get back into real light world, but
Yeah.
a bunny can do this.
Oh, okay. That's fair. So I'm assuming now that, well, at least on So's side, now that we know, is this go mode for him?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was TR versus Eastern, and Eastern's Crystal. So now So does not need Ice Rod.
Because So's never going to be getting that hook shot.
Right. That's okay though.
Yeah, no, we're about to see some nonsense in order to get rid of them puffs.
Yeah. So I think the road ahead is a little tricky, but it's fine basically. So can just knock out dungeons basically.
I feel like So has the lead.
Yeah, I get that.
Because I'm pretty sure whatever nonsense he's got to do for Swamp to get to Argus is going to take longer than the nonsense that Dot's going to have to do to change the dungeon ID to Mire.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
Dot's not going. I do not see him going to the Ice Palace. All right, does Dot hold up left? Oh, we got an up left.
Yes.
Malmo is pleased. All right. Whoop.
Yeah, I'm also a little bit surprised because Dot might be wondering if it's going to be Eastern or Ice and just go to Eastern. So it was a bit surprising to see So do that.
So Slow right now probably really happy with what he just saw.
I would... Well, we could ask. Nice to get maximum swords.
Mm-hmm. So now the gold sword is, now acquired. That and silvers. The Ganon fight will be pretty free.
Yeah.
Dot, third bottle.
Yeah, that makes things even easier for Dot. Yeah. What was this item? That's a full heart. Okay.
You don't want to say easy swords when you worked hard for yours.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
My apologies for offending somebody.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, I think.
So,
yeah.
I've already offended at least, I'm sure, 4 different streams. Keep saying losers bracket. Anyway, so is going to acquire. Okay, so now this is of course the confusing part. Oh no, so I forgot. So hasn't even done Moldorm yet.
Right.
So we got a Moldorm fight. Pretty easy. Fiver. Gonna skip the bottom.
I'm slightly surprised that Dot searched the middle of Skullwoods, the front. I'm kind of curious about that, but I've been punished by not doing that, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I believe that was correct, right? That was the whole, or did I mess that up? Did he? Because it's So go to Swamp and then leave Swamp. Did he defeat the boss of one dungeon and then got the crystal of another?
I don't recall. I know Dot did Swamp.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. Yeah, so because I thought, yeah, because So went into Swamp and then double backed out to Hera. Other Tom is tracking as Dot has acquired the pearl. Oops.
Oop.
Not in the usual spot. There we go.
Except, yeah, It's not the usual spot for glitched runners, but it is the usual drop for Hera.
Yep. So now So has defeated the boss of Hera and acquired the crystal, whereas with respect to Swamp, as our tracker other Tom has mentioned, we have the crystal for Swamp, but now So still needs to go after Argus, so has to do the other half. Dot is, well, yeah, gonna make that Eastern play.
Okay, yeah, this is kind of a big deal. Okay. Oh, that's right. Dot has lamp, so can easily hook push. Yeah, this is quite good. Dot will be able to go to Armus quickly.
Yep.
Okay, so Dot is doing a sword beam setup.
Oh yeah, we're doing some hook pushing.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain this one, but there we go.
Just yeeted himself in the Armos. That's the gist.
Yep, that's right. We saw Dot set direction with boomerang and sword beam.
Oh, having a little trouble there with the Armos.
That's okay.
No, it's pretty
unfortunate draining his arrows, but that's fine.
It's all right. You can go buy an upgrade.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so So wants this door open, and thankfully he has a key to do that.
No,
and
YBA.
Yes, it is.
Looks like got it.
Yeah, and now it's time for another one.
Oh, a double IBA.
It is a double IBA. This will take us to Swamp proper.
Okay.
And here we go. So, another thing that So needs here is to do a third YBA. So,
it's crazy.
Indeed. I think he's using a potion for this. And you're right. Dot is refilling resources at the Pond of Happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, here's the door.
Dot didn't open that one dark block and try to make his way in ice. Because right now, Dot does not know about ice yet.
Oh, okay.
All right. So what's So trying to do here? Trying to set up.
Yeah. So what is trying to do a spin YBA, and he needed to use magic power before drinking the potion.
Got it.
It just needs to snap into place for this setup.
Is JD's. Okay, here we go. JD's mentioning that, yeah, he does have flippers. Okay, so here we go. With all the wonderful VRAM-ness that comes with this.
Oh, yeah.
Now we have to try to get... So the whole point of doing this, we're going to try to... I believe it's what? Get the idiots off the screen?
Yep.
And I think he did it.
I think so, too. Yep.
There he goes.
Oh, we missed.
Oh, we missed.
That's okay.
Okay.
And Argus is down.
Down goes Argus. Got the whatever. Saves and quits.
Yeah.
And hard reset.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize it, but a prize dropped, the pendant of desert.
Mm-hmm.
But So had none of that. Does not need it. So
And Dot has now gotten his knowledge about Meyer.
I think, yeah, and by the way, it is correct that we could have gone to Argus via the back and not and instead of doing the third YBA.
Oh,
but
gotcha. Right.
I would be curious about that. I didn't think of that in the moment. I thought for some reason we needed a hook shot or something, but that's not true at all.
Yeah, that's fair. And so for all crystal bosses completed. Now he's going to make his way. Well, I say up GT, but I use quotes for that.
Yeah, I actually missed the swamp crystal so I didn't know we did that already.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about for tso?
Yeah, for tso.
Yeah. When he killed, when all the teleport nonsense, pretty much led to all of that. Yes. I was gonna try to explain it again, but all my my tongue got tied, so I just gave up. So
no
looks
worries.
like he's heading to GT, but not through like the usual. So usually when you get to this point, most of the time it's what? Turtle Rock is usually the easy play to get to Aga 2.
Yeah.
So save and quit, whatever it was.
Yeah, I'm very puzzled by that because usually we see dash buffers used to get into GT. And I don't know. So, well, I mean, maybe he'll go for Turtle Rock here. I'm confused. If we go for Turtle Rock, then we will probably see a red or blue YBA.
Okay. Dot couldn't get the pixel. Trying to line up to clip through.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, that looks good.
That look good?
It looks good. Yep.
Alright, got it.
All good. Oh, what is tso doing?
Tso is...
No! Why?
going to go through the front door?
I don't get it.
Huh.
Tso must have had some sort of mental block where he doesn't know how to clip into GT.
Okay. Well, while we get this on an incredible delay here, dot.
Ooh. Dot is doing quadrant glitch to get to.
Oh, okay. I always forget when you go in that room where it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be fun to listen to too.
Yeah.
Oh no, damn. It would have been better.
This is very interesting.
All right, so tso's decided to do doing his best GT impersonation, or his best 100% NMG impersonation.
Now here's something that's interesting for dot. Oh, this is a YBA. Okay, this skips a subtile. That's actually quite good. Huh. I didn't know that would be a thing. So, yeah, okay. That's amazing. So dot did juke. That's what started this whole thing off. But he needed to do a quadrant glitch, which we saw with a spin against a spike trap. Okay. And then dot then had an issue. The next problem to solve is getting past the pegs, and dot did that with a YBA, which is quite surprising.
Okay.
But it worked out. Another thing he could have done is spooky action with fire rod or even with a bomb. But didn't. Yeah, he just didn't go for that. So he earns the pendant, which that doesn't matter. The thing that matters is defeating Vitreous.
Yeah, he's got the desert prize, but the Meyer boss kill. tso has just defeated Aga 2.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to show off the new buyer tech. Yeah, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, nice to see that quadrant glitch.
Okay. So Ganon doing his best Kefka impersonation. All right, so this should be pretty self-explanatory here. So it's just 6 slashes for the first couple phases, then, well, get through all this. Let's see if the Ganon fight is going to be a bother or not. No, seems to be pretty cooperative. One more. All right, and then that's it. Four silvers to win. Oh,
No.
Okay. Yeah, that was problematic. It's always a little scary when Ganon gets right in your face.
Yeah.
So with 1.5 hearts, gonna grab the fairy. Yeah, probably smart.
Now, I missed the whole climb for Tso. Did he do a YBA from the fairy room?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, because he didn't go through all that gauntlet. Yeah, and chat is confirmed for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good play.
Okay, so here we go, round 2.
I used to do that quite a bit.
So what's dotdot trying to do here?
Dotdot is definitely working on Meyer.
Okay.
I didn't see where he started. I'm guessing.
Oh, he's got to switch the dungeon ID.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
There we go.
I didn't see how dotdot pulled it off, but it's a double hookshot miss slot. So he's able to release it just by flicking the hookshot into the open space.
Okay. So got the fire, got it out a little quicker, almost got the triple. But
There it is.
has
Ganon's
gotten
down.
Silver, down goes Ganon. So unless So decides that he wants to fall again and try for a 3rd round, this will be it.
GG's.
Good GG's in chat. And that's it. With an official time of 1:24:16, according to race time, that will be it. Someone needs to explain the double hookshot miss slot to me. Says chat.
Yes, thank you, Skelly, for your question. It does. I don't. So it needs a lot of sparkles usually, and what you want to see is the second hook shot get stuck in between where you're shooting it to and you. So if you were to say press Y again, it will be it'll complete and reach its destination and then be a stuck hook that you can use, or you can leave it as a double miss slot in its incomplete state, and then you can release it anywhere just by pushing Y facing at into open space, facing away from the wall. We are joined by dotdot. Hello, GG's. I can't hear you yet. If you are talking.
You hear me now?
Hello, I can hear you. And GG's on the seed. Too bad about the loss, but you did get some key items that So did not. And your routes didn't take you to certain places, unfortunately. We found out that Ether is in Ice Palace, where it so happened to go early on. And that obviously helped deal with Meyer. It was pretty awesome to see you handle Vitreous, though. I've never seen a YBA to Vidi to skip the pegs.
Yeah, I don't know the way to do the spooky there, but that's why I needed the YBA.
Yeah, the spooky is weird. It would require a bit of practice, but what I would do is I would throw a bomb, just a slot 1 bomb, into the void, and then going to spooky 2, I would shoot 3 arrows, and then do a rod dash, because that would be a slot 1 rod you could do. So that's how I would handle that. But the YBA was nice and fast.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I had the spare potion as well, so.
Yeah, and for a while, it looked like I wasn't sure what you were going to do with the blue YBA. So that's too bad about that time loss.
Yeah. The failed things hookshot cave cost a lot as well, because I had to backtrack.
Oh yeah. Now it was costly in this seed as well, because it just didn't work out that TR was required, and so didn't make that play, so it doesn't have Ice Rod. So that just didn't work out in the seed. So it was good to see you return to that, to return to GT and find some value. It just wasn't enough for the seed.
Yeah, the hookshot was there too, right? I think. But
Yeah.
I only got pushed once, right at the end, so
Yeah.
it didn't really matter.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is good. This is a good way to save time on So's Eastern Palace, but it was just not enough.
Yes, as chat mentioned, you guys did, in fact, you both did dupe a sword, which was always nice to see.
Yeah, it was funny. They were 2 different ones. Hype Cave had a sword, and that's the one that So duped.
And speaking of So, he has now joined us. GG's to you.
GG's.
So, yeah, really, I think that was very interesting. I've never, at least from all of my times doing commentary, most interesting way I've ever seen getting in to the top of GT before.
Yeah, I was kind of nervous there in the end, because I basically rushed dungeons progression, trying to figure out what was my last crystal, since I didn't know if I was in gold mode or not because of Turtle Rock and Ice Rod. So when I found out that I was in gold, but maybe I skipped some really good quality of life items like hookshot or some area, I wasn't quite sure on my position on the race. So some of my end game execution wasn't on point. I didn't manage to get the GT clip. So instead of just keep losing time there, I just figured, let's do the cutscene.
And speaking of
try to
GT clip,
minimize.
so why don't you go for dash buffers to get into GT?
I don't know how to do the dash buffer on over there.
Oh, okay.
The only way I know it's with hookshot, with hook speed, that
Oh, I
you
see,
insta
yes.
clip to the left, or the manual one. So
Yeah. Okay, so dash buffers could replace hookshot, hook speed. It's just different inputs.
yeah, I just have to figure out what I need to do, because I know like a couple of setups on each glitch that I'm comfortable with, but I don't know how to do everything, most of
Sure.
the stuff. So I just keep on getting real consistent on these few things. And my brain hurts a lot trying to figure out how the glitches work. So I just learned how to replicate them.
Yeah, that works. And yeah, usually the bunny clip style clip would be fine.
Yeah.
I just didn't see why that went wrong. And by the way, do you know the walk to Argus? I saw that you did a spin YBA to Argus, but you could have walked to the back.
Yeah, I know that I could walk, but I never did that Argus with the broken, the horizontal broken camera.
Yeah.
I've saw a lot of people do that, and right before the race I was playing the practice seed, and I tried to walk to Argus, but when I did the left transition, I scrolled the screen and got soft locked.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
just didn't want to risk the again because I didn't know why what went wrong with the setup. So I just went to the spin YBA so that I can. I know that it would work.
Right. Yeah, that's true. It does take a little correction. And I learned that from Spleeby, funnily enough. Spleeby no longer plays No Logic, but I did learn that correction from him. And I wanted to ask about your Ice Palace play. It seemed like that was a fortunate play because it ended with a reward of ether.
Yeah, that was a fortunate play because I didn't have the knowledge of Ice Palace, Turtle Rock, and Eastern, and I had one pendant between two pendants between those three. So I just figured I just chose by luck to do Ice Palace first, and luckily had Ether there despite being a pendant.
Right.
Okay. And then, yeah, so I think just real quickly, you had mentioned the hook shot earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The hook shot was in the DM room in GT. So
I usually don't like doing GT when I have progression because that's just how I like to play, even though it's no logic and some items give really, really, really good quality of life. It's just not my preference of playstyle. So I'll never do like GT or some slower overworld checks when I can just beat some dungeons to figure out if it is crystal or not. So I would the only way I would have do GT in this seed was trying to find Ice Rod if DR was a crystal, because I had everything to beat except Turtle Rock. So just how I like to play my seeds.
Right. No, that's understandable. And so, yeah, so with this, of course, you now will go 1-up in this best of 3. For anyone who is not aware, oh yeah, sorry, Soho, yeah, the Ice Rod was also in GT as well. That's right. Forgot to write that down. But of course, just so everyone's aware, these two runners are going to run it back here in, I guess, about 20 minutes. So we'll be doing that here in a bit. I don't know the whole protocol of setting up a back-to-back room, but I'll get info as we go along here. But yeah, I guess, Chex, do you have any other questions or any insights you want to?
Yeah, I have one more question for dotdot, and thanks again for coming into the interviews. I don't usually do interviews in a doubleheader, but yeah, question for you. I was wondering when you were in Go mode, because I thought you were in Go mode, but then I was surprised you did front of Skullwoods.
Yeah, I was mostly looking for ether at that point. Like, I was kind of Go moding,
Right.
but like, because the checks in Skullwoods are so fast, I just like check for ether. That's why I did like Pyramid Fairy and Hype Cave too.
Oh yeah. True, makes sense.
Yeah, when I saw like when I went to the bomb shop and saw that Maya was the Chris, I was like, oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you both for jumping in the interview booth and doing this race. So I will be in chat for the next one. So I'm looking forward to it.
And
See you.
so, yeah. So dot. Any last words on this particular race before you guys run it back?
No, not really. Yeah, I'm just excited for the next one. I hope it goes well.
Okay. And then, so any last words from you?
Just giving a huge shout out for everyone that did the race stream, and let's hope for a good game two too. See you
Okay.
later.
Yeah. Later being in 19 minutes. So yeah, so thank you everyone who has stuck around for game one here, and for both Chex and other Tom. Thank y'all for doing commentating and tracking respectively. Just so you all know, next on the docket will be, of course, these two will race again, but the difference will be I will be joined by one JD Silvergun, and then unfortunately we will go from the great tracker of other Tom to me. So we'll see how well that'll go. Probably not great, but we'll hopefully be as accurate as possible. So on behalf of everyone else here, I'm Misanthropic Buddha, and we will see you all here in, like I said, about 18 minutes. Y'all have a good one.